Have you ever wondered what the best orange team is on FC26? Well, today we're going to find out. Fun fact for you, there's only 24 orange teams on the game, so I did fill in the other 8 teams from Ireland, which are shit. They're bad, they won't affect the game too much, but there's 4 teams that I think I'm going to predict that are going to be in the quarterfinals. No, semi-finals, sorry. Jeez, come on, Lika, right. Galatasaray won, they're probably the best team in this. Then the next team is Shakhtar Donetsk. After that, we're looking at Hull City and Lorient. So they're probably my predictions. Of course, as I said, the Irish teams are just the filler teams, just so we can make up a competition. Otherwise, it would have been a league format, and I don't really want to do that. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, round 1 results are here. So, Shandong Taisan have gone through against JGUSK 4-3 aggregate. Brookbet from Poland beat Luton Town 3-0 in aggregate. That's a bit of a shock, I think. Galatasaray went to extra time against Bohemians, winning 4-3. That was a shock. They lost the first leg 2-1. Absolute shock that was. And won't mind, Bohemians are a filler team. They shouldn't even been in this competition. Volendam have beaten, oh Jesus Christ, Lublin, whatever the fuck. Alfaya have beaten Yanan Yukon 3-1 aggregate. Shakhtar Donetsk beat St. Pat's 6-2 in aggregate. Well, I mean, St. Pat's didn't do too bad there. Bashir went to penalties against Punjab. That's a bit of a shock as well. Blackpool beat Derry City 3-2. I would have thought Blackpool would have been better, but Blackpool are a League 1 team, so that's probably about on par with the League of Ireland. Hull City beat Goa FC 4-2, which is a bit closer than what I was expecting, and Lorient narrowly beat Shamrock Rovers 2-1. So, and Shamrock Rovers is probably the best team in the country. Next games, in terms of the ones that are important anyway, Galatasaray have an easy one against Volendam. Shakhtar Donetsk have what's supposed to be an easy one against Alfaya. Hull City and Lorient are facing up against each other, so one of my 4 semi-finalists is going to be gone, which is a shame. Right, round of 16 results are here. So, Brookbet are going through to the quarterfinals. Galatasaray are going through to the quarterfinals. Shakhtar Donetsk trashed Alfaya 8-2, which is what you want to see. Besiktas trashed Blackpool 6-1. Alanyaspor beat Qingdao Hainu. If I'm completely saying this terribly, sorry. 4-1 aggregate. Hull City beat Lorient 3-2 aggregate. Barnet knocked out filler team Cork 4-3. Same with Guangdong FC, except it was 5-3. Quarterfinalists are going to be Brookbet versus Galatasaray, Shakhtar Donetsk versus Besiktas, Alanyaspor versus Hull City, and Barnet versus Guangdong. So one of those 2 tiny teams are going to be in the semi-final. Right, here's the quarterfinal results. So Galatasaray beat Brookbet 6-1 aggregate. Shakhtar Donetsk beat Besiktas 3-0 aggregate. Hull City beat Alanyaspor 3-2 aggregate, and then Guangdong beat Barnet 3-2 aggregate, which means the semi-finals are Galatasaray versus Shakhtar Donetsk and Hull City against Gangwon, whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter, it's a word, you can see it. Right, so the semi-finals ended with 6-2 victory on aggregate for Galatasaray and a 5-2 victory on aggregate for Hull City, meaning that the finalist is Galatasaray against Hull City. So 2 out of 4 teams that I predicted have been there, so that's not too bad. Although this one's a bit easier to predict because there weren't many good teams. I did put my money on Galatasaray for this one, so let's just see what happens here. And Galatasaray win 3-1. So there you go, guys. According to FC26, Galatasaray is the best orange team. So well done to them. In the next part, we are going to be doing the best green team, so that's going to take me a while to set up because there's a lot of green teams in this game. So, in the meantime, thanks everyone, and next Friday you will see what the best green team is on FC26.